Think you know Admiral Richard E. Byrd, Medal of Honor, polar explorer, textbook hero? But what if the wildest part of his story was left out of the history books? Today we're diving into the claims that connect Byrd to UFOs, secret civilizations, and a hidden world beneath Antarctica. We're not talking mainstream history, this is the stuff of conspiracy, fringe literature, and decades-old rumors. Is there a kernel of truth or is it all fiction? We're laying out the story and asking the questions. So buckle up, keep an open mind, and let's explore the alleged secret life of Admiral Byrd. This isn't about what you were taught in school, it's about the mysteries that history class skipped. At the heart of this legend is a supposed secret diary, allegedly written by Byrd himself. You won't find it in any official archive, it surfaced years later in conspiracy circles. The diary claims Byrd's 1947 Antarctic flight during Operation High Jump took him beyond the South Pole, into a land that doesn't exist on any map. He describes his instruments going haywire, flying over lush valleys and forests, and even seeing mammoth-like creatures. It's a lost world, hidden in the most inhospitable place on Earth. The diary's tone is one of awe, a seasoned explorer confronted with the impossible. This document is the foundation of the hollow Earth theory tied to Byrd. Skeptics point out the diary's style doesn't match Byrd's known writing, and its origins are murky. But for believers, it's the suppressed truth, evidence of a discovery too big to reveal. Was it real, or an elaborate hoax? The diary remains the Rosetta Stone of this bizarre saga. It's the spark that ignited decades of speculation, and it's why Byrd's name is forever linked to the mysteries beneath the ice. According to the diary, Byrd flies into a temperate green valley in Antarctica, impossible by any known science. He sees disc-shaped aircraft with strange symbols, escorting him to a city of crystal and light. His plane is landed by an unseen force, and he's greeted by tall, blonde beings who speak perfect English. They call themselves the Ariani, inhabitants of the inner world of Agartha. They claim to be an ancient civilization, hidden beneath the Earth for millennia, powered by a central sun. Their technology is centuries ahead, and they travel through portals at the poles. Byrd is brought before their leader, the Master, in a serene, almost spiritual encounter. The beings say they've watched humanity, retreating underground to escape surface wars. Byrd's arrival wasn't an accident, it was an invitation. He's chosen as a messenger to the surface world. The diary weaves classic Hollow Earth lore into Byrd's real-life legend. Fact or fiction, it's a story that blurs the line between exploration and myth. The stage is set for a message that could change everything. Byrd is about to receive a warning meant for all of humanity, and the world he thought he knew is about to be shattered. In the diary's climax, Byrd meets the Master, an ancient being radiating wisdom and peace. The Master warns that humanity's atomic weapons threaten the planet's stability. The people of Agartha once faced similar destruction and chose peace, retreating underground. Now they watch as humanity repeats their mistakes. The message is clear: abandon nuclear arms or face catastrophe. Byrd is told to deliver this warning to world leaders. After the encounter, he's escorted back to his plane, instruments restored, and ordered to remain silent. The experience feels like a dream, but the burden is real. The diary ends with Byrd reflecting on the truth he cannot share. He's seen the world beyond the pole, and it's warning for us all. If you believe the diary, Antarctica isn't just ice. It's a gateway. The theory, the poles are massive openings to a hollow Earth, or perhaps portals to another dimension. Operation High Jump, officially a research mission, is reimagined as a military push toward this gateway. Why send thousands of men and warships for science alone? Some say the real goal was contact or confrontation with the inner world. Others suggest Antarctica is a portal to another reality, explaining the strange physics and sightings. The continent's restricted access only fuels the mystery. Was Byrd the first to break through, or did he stumble into something humanity was never meant to find? The legend of the Antarctic Gateway endures. Beyond the diary, rumors swirl of UFOs during Operation High Jump. Reports claim Byrd's fleet was harassed by disc-shaped craft, moving at impossible speeds, making sharp turns, even attacking U.S. planes. Official records blame weather for lost aircraft, but conspiracy theorists see a cover-up. The timing is striking. 1947, the dawn of the modern UFO era. Was this one of the first major military encounters with unknown technology? Some say the peaceful beings of Agartha and the hostile UFOs are one and the same. Others believe multiple groups were operating in Antarctica. The truth is buried in secrecy and conflicting accounts. Was Operation High Jump a scientific mission, or a battle on the edge of the world? The mystery only deepens. Antarctica remains a hotspot for high strangeness. After Operation High Jump ended early, Byrd stopped in Chile and gave a now-famous interview. He warned of a new threat aircraft capable of flying from pole to pole at incredible speeds. In 1947, this was science fiction. Was Byrd hinting at advanced technology he'd seen, without breaking his orders? UFO researchers see this as a veiled warning about what lurked in Antarctica. Mainstream historians argue he meant Soviet bombers, not flying saucers. But the phrasing, pole to pole, is hard to ignore. Was Byrd trying to tell the world something? The interview remains a tantalizing clue. If the UFOs weren't from the inner Earth, another theory emerges: the Nazi Antarctic base. Legend says the Nazis established Base 211 in Antarctica, escaping there with advanced technology as WY2 ended. Some claim Operation High Jump was a secret mission to confront this hidden enemy, the disc-shaped craft, Nazi saucers, not aliens, the tall blonde beings, Aryan super soldiers, not Agarthans. This theory grounds the strangeness in a terrestrial if still wild context. No hard evidence has ever surfaced, but the story persists. Was Operation High Jump a failed assault on a Nazi stronghold, or just another layer of myth? The Antarctic enigma grows ever more tangled. Whether Byrd found a hidden world or a Nazi base, the next chapter is always the same: a cover-up. Byrd was allegedly debriefed at the highest levels, sworn to secrecy, and his logs classified. The reasons? Preventing mass panic, protecting national security, and keeping advanced technology out of enemy hands. Operation High Jump's early end was blamed on weather, a convenient story. Byrd's Chilean interview was his only slip before total silence. The secret diary, if real, was his attempt to preserve the truth. The result, one of history's greatest mysteries, locked away by official denial. The legend of Admiral Byrd becomes the origin story for the modern UFO cover-up. Fact or fiction, the suppression narrative is as enduring as the story itself. The truth, if it exists, remains hidden beneath the ice. Byrd's alleged encounter predates the modern UFO wave by months. Soon after, the US government launches Project Sign, then Project Grudge, and finally Project Blue Book. Was this a genuine investigation, or a smokescreen for secrets they already knew? Some believe Byrd's report was the foundation for the government's secret UFO program. Publicly, Blue Book debunked sightings. Privately, intelligence agencies cross-referenced new reports with Byrd's alleged account. The tall blonde beings and warnings about nuclear war echoed in later contactee stories. Was Blue Book about finding the truth, or hiding it? The official narrative says one thing, but the shadowy history suggests another. Byrd's story, real or not, shaped the way the US handled the UFO mystery. The cover-up, some say, began with him. So, is any of this real? Mainstream historians say no. The secret diary is considered a hoax with no verifiable evidence or provenance. Its language doesn't match Byrd's, and no one from Operation High Jump ever corroborated the story. The hollow Earth theory is scientifically impossible. Seismology proves there's no vast space inside our planet. The Nazi base legend is equally unsupported. No credible evidence, no recovered technology. What's left? Byrd's real interview in Chile, and the undeniable scale of Operation High Jump. The rest is myth, woven into the life of a genuine explorer. The diary, Agartha, and the master are likely fiction, crafted long after Byrd's death. But the story endures, blurring the line between fact and legend. It's a modern myth, irresistible and unproven. The truth is probably far less dramatic, but the legend lives on. Byrd remains a hero, and his name forever echoes in the halls of mystery. Sometimes, the best stories are the ones we can't quite prove, or disprove. So what do you think? Is Byrd's secret diary pure fiction, or a suppressed account of the greatest discovery ever? Was he warning about Soviet bombers or something stranger in that Chilean interview? These stories persist because they tap into our hunger for mystery. They challenge us to question, to wonder, and to imagine. Drop your theories and rabbit holes in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit subscribe. There's plenty more strangeness to explore. Until next time, keep questioning the world beyond the pole.